What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to part 20 of our Pokemon Gadir Deluxe walkthrough. In the previous video, we defeated the Elite Four and became the Pokemon champion of the region. In today's episode, we're going to try and explore some of these cities and areas that we haven't managed to visit yet. So to kick off the post-game, you're going to fly to the excavation zone and enter the sandstone tunnel. This is the only way that we can reach Route 16, so you do have to make your way back here. There are a few rocks to smash, which makes the route a bit shorter, and you can find some amazing items in the rocks, especially post-game. I've found lots of evolution stones. So you're going to head down the ladder and then work your way around and find another ladder. Once you find this orange guy roaming around, you're going to head up and around. There is someone to heal up your Pokemon there, but then you're going to head down and reach the entrance to Route 16. From here, you're going to surf down south. There are a whole bunch of trainers for you to battle, so if you do want some extra experience, now is your time. But then you're going to head through the little opening and we will have arrived in the next city. This city's name is called Navio City or Ship City. And as you can see, it's a city pretty much floating in the middle of the ocean. It's an island city. So we're going to chat to everyone around the outskirts and then we're going to start exploring some of the buildings. We did heal up our team and just see what kind of items they sell. It doesn't look like there's anything all that new. We chat to a few other residents and enter the first house. And we have caught up with Arena and Rowlet. So this is where you have to come to meet them to continue on with the mission and the post-game. Rowlet tells us that he's been researching into fossils and the orbs. He tells us that his hometown is in Norino town. So he asks us to make our way there to go and chat to him. So that is a brand new area along Route 13. And in order to reach it, you're going to have to start at Wingull Island. So at least he's explained to us on how we're going to get to his hometown. But we come and chat to a few other scientists here. There is a scientist that is offering to swap fossil Pokemon. So that might be interesting if you're up for a swap or a trade. We pick up a TM from one of the locals, and it looks like there's a gym in the city, so I wasn't expecting that at all. Before Rowlet left home, he did teach us a new maneuver, a rock smash maneuver that we can use in the sea. So we're actually going to put it to use now and test if we can break these rocks in the ocean. There are some cool Pokemon about, and we find another TM. So yes, it looks like our new maneuver is working well. We can try and head off to Wingull City and then try and make our way onto Route 13. I think we have pretty much covered everything here in Ship City. We will try and make our way back to take on the gym leader when the gym leader returns. I've got a feeling that this gym belongs to Lara, the champion, well, the ex-champion. But we fly off to Wingull Island and head south to the ocean. We go through the path to Route 13 and yes, we can break through these rocks now. We just encountered a level 58 Clamperl when we smashed that rock, so we are going to try and catch it. And I just want to warn you guys, moving forward along these routes, the Pokemon are quite strong. The levels are from level 58 and higher. So you do want to try and get as many battles and experience in as you can. Don't think now because you're the champion that it's going to be all easy. It's pretty tough. So take your time, do some training, battle all of the trainers that you come across. It's going to save you in the long run because there are going to be some crazy battles ahead. We continued heading up north and we reached a new city called Obsela City. So we've just healed up our Pokemon and chatted to everyone in the Pokemon Center. There is a guy that can sell TMs here, so we did buy every single TM that he is selling. We had a quick look to see if there were any other interesting items, but not really, just the TMs. Now that we've finished with the Pokemon Center, we can explore the rest of Obsela City. So there are a couple houses here for us to explore. We've come and chat to the first elderly couple in the first house. There's nothing all that exciting happening there. And same for the second house. It looks like it's just a few fishermen. So we're going to come and chat to some other locals just hanging about. And now we can head up north. We pick up a max potion and find a few more houses. So we enter the first house on the top left, and there's some kung fu guy here, and he offers us a random item for quite a bit of money, but it is a spirit stone. So if you do want spiritomb, that is the item you must buy. We enter the second house and nothing is happening in there really, but now we have found the Gadia prison, which really piques my curiosity. We enter the prison, and because we are the Pokemon champion, we are allowed to enter and go and visit some of the prisoners. Before we go in, we meet a man that's looking to deliver a package. So we are happy to agree. He said the guy is somewhere on Route 14. We're going to go ahead that way anyway, so we'll see if we find him. One of the guards gives us a TM, and we find the little prison kitchen here. I thought we might be able to find an item like the leftovers there, but no such luck. And I'm really curious to know which prisoners we're going to find here. Hopefully there's one of the commanders or something. We reach a high-risk section of the prison, and the guard asks us if we're sure we want to enter. And we do, and there is some character here, and it turns out to be Helcho. So he doesn't have his mask on, so we didn't really recognize him at first. But I'm so happy to see Helcho is in prison. But with that, we also have some bad news. Apparently, Marga broke out of the prison. So we can just go investigate this area and try and figure out how Marga escaped. Helcho said we shouldn't even try and look for her. She's probably fled and left the region. So we'll go and see how she broke out. We reach a little hideout section of the prison, and here you can find some amazing ghost-type Pokemon. There are really some bangers here if you're wanting to add any new Pokemon to your team or collection. And we try and investigate. We find an item and a TM, and we find the area where Marga actually broke out. We can't really find any holes or escape routes or anything. So Helcho says that we'll never be able to catch her. She's gone with the wind. But as long as she doesn't cause any more problems, hopefully she can just stay out of trouble. We search the area a little and pick up a null crystal, but that's all there really is to do in the prison. So we're going to try and get out of here now. It is good to see Helcho is locked up behind bars, so I'm really pleased with that. Hopefully he's not able to escape ever. But we make our way out of the prison, and now we can head up north to the next little area. There is an item hiding to the side of the prison. It's just a Ultra Ball or two. Before we head up north to Route 14, there's one last little house. And if you talk to the old lady, she's looking for a whole bunch of plates. There's 17 elemental plates, and I think that's linked to Arceus somehow. So if you get all 17 plates, you can go back to her. I know in most of these games, when you get all of the plates, you can encounter Arceus. And we've entered Route 14, and as you can see, it's really tough to see anything because it is sunset here like constantly. So there's a lot of shadows. Everything looks like a shadow. You might think your game is bugged, but this is how it's supposed to be. We encounter a wild Scrafty, which is at level 60, so we might as well try and catch it. We're still trying to add more Pokemon to our collection as we go. We defeated and caught Scrafty, and now we can continue on with the route. Here you have to be really vigilant. You've got to try and spot any circles that could be Pokeballs that you can pick up. We've also just encountered a level 60 Sandslash, which we have just caught. So we are racking in the Pokemon, and you got to be careful of trainers. You can't really spot them so easily. They are all over the show, so you just got to try and look for their shadows, but it is a bit tricky. It looks like we have made our way to the top. Once you reach the top, you can either go to the right or left and make your way all the way back to the beginning of the route, but you can pick up a bunch of items along the way on either side, so it is worthwhile to quickly hop over all the ledges. We have picked up most of the items. There was one that I forgot, but we'll have to get it at another stage. And we have entered Norino town. This is supposed to be where Rowlet lives. So the first thing we do is go heal up our Pokemon and go to chat to everyone in there. There is someone looking for a Dodrio for a Delmise, so that is a really good trade if you do have a Dodrio. And here we pick up a sky plate, so the start of our plate collection has begun. We actually find a few of the plates in this episode and the next. But now we're just going to explore Norino town, see if we can find Rowlet and see what's happening in all of these houses. We have just found the Gadia badge center, so we're going to come in here and collect some badges for our achievements. You just have to go to the PC. And then after that, if you've unlocked 30 achievements, you can chat to the scientist on the right and she will give you an egg. So I'm really curious to see what hatches out of the egg. We'll have to test that out. But the next video is most likely going to be our final video for Pokemon Gadir Deluxe. So tomorrow's video is going to be a bit of a long one, but we are going to show you everything that you can do in the post-game that will complete the main storyline. But now we have caught up with Rowlet. He's at one of the labs here, and he asks us to go to Sandstone Plate. So we have to go all the way back to Sandstone Tunnel, where we pretty much started off this episode. But we'll do that in the next video. We're just going to finish exploring the town here. There is a scientist that's wanting a Magnezone. If you trade him a Magnezone, he'll give you another special Pokemon. I'm not sure what it is. But if you head over to the west, you'll reach the Battle Frontier. You can't take on the Battle Frontier until you've completed the main storyline for the post-game. So that's something you can do by yourself. But now we're just going to fly off back to the excavation zone where we'll kick off tomorrow's episode. It is going to be an awesome and exciting one with some of the toughest battles we have faced in the game, so you don't want to miss any of it. But that's all it's going to be. Thanks for watching.